Good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to Undercover ET UK, and today we've got a massive video for you out of Australia yet again. This time it's from a lady called Alana, and she posted it on the Facebook group. I had a quick look at one video, was really impressed, and I asked her if she could transfer it over via email to me, and she did, and it is absolutely brilliant. I've looked at it once or twice, taken a few snippets of one object that I just can't put my finger on, folks, so I'm going to need your help with it. And we've also got 3 other videos that I need to look at, which I've not even had a sneak peek yet. I'm not too sure how long they are or what they consist of, but let's get into it, folks. Let's get into it. If you like the idea of disclosure and you want to support the people's evidence, folks, like and subscribe to the channel. It's free to do so, and I'm going to bring out memberships next month, and it's going to be awesome. We've got so much to get on with. I can't wait to have conversations with you guys. I can't wait to have face-to-face meetups with you guys. We're going to do UFO hunts. We're going to do the lot, but a lot of that cool stuff will only be open to members, and then general information will be public. It will just be open to everyone, folks. So that's where we're at. Yeah, hit the button and let's get straight into it. Alright, folks, we're going to start off with Alana from Australia, and this is on the Facebook group Undercover ET UK UFO/UAP Evidence. So that's what the group looks like, folks. You're welcome to join it. Just stay respectful and you won't get banned from the group. As simple as that. Upload any evidence that you wish. If it's any good, it does make the channel, and that's exactly what we want, folks. We want as much evidence from as many corners of the planet as possible, and yeah, that's exactly what Alana from Australia has done. She's gone ahead and sent some footage in, and we're going to take a look at this one, folks. It's brilliant. Now we've got some noise, some nature in the background, which is always good to hear. Sounds like an orangutan or something. I'll just play it through, folks. Seriously high activity, this video. How'd you get clicks then as that object went past? That's just insane. This is going to be incredibly hard to work out because I think there's bugs and UAP in this clip. Having said that, the skies are awfully quiet, right? Like there's not many bugs flying around. And that was clearly a UAP, that one that went past then. It was really fast. I can only assume the others are as well. But we will dive into this, folks. And there's some mad stuff that I see happen prior as well. Some really, really fast moving objects in that. And I appreciate not everyone would have seen what happened there, but we're going to get into it now. Let's do a deep dive, and the best way to do this, folks, is to slow this right down, and it takes a bit of patience, so I need you guys to be patient with me, and we're going to get straight into this now and work out what the hell we're seeing here. And you know, when objects are traveling 2,000 miles an hour, we have to at least slow them down. Just to at least slow them down to 250 mile an hour, you know, or 300 or 400, whatever it is. We're halfway. We're seeing all these zippy objects, and honestly, like, we can see flies do that as well. It's just that on camera, when it's slowed down, we normally can see flies every movement. Here we're getting flickers, stuff like that. Just like you can see where it's moved along the screen, but only for a split moment. Look at that. That's, for me, that's just, you know, it'd have to be something hogging like right next to the lens to be doing that, and I don't believe it is. Look at the speed of it. Look at this thing. Jesus. That's crazy. It's too fast. It's just way too fast, and it's clearly a saucer because that's bigger than your standard Dragon. If that was closer, if that was a Dragon UAP and it was closer to the lens, it would look a hell of a lot bigger than that. Like width, height wise. Like normally, when you're filming up in the sky, or it's two saucers together. Do you know what? I don't know. It looks far too big to just be a normal object up there. I'm going to take that. It's definitely anomalous. It's definitely moving way too fast. It looks like a saucer, doesn't it? It really does look like a saucer. And look, you just see it there. That's it. You don't see it anywhere else. Oh, you do see it here as well. Apologies. Let's see what we can get from there. It's going to look very similar, isn't it? Definitely hockey puck looking, just larger. I'd say that's a saucer. Looks like it's got a curve rather than a... Oh, it's hard to say, isn't it? But we're going to do the enhancements. We're going to find out. We are going to find out. Okay, let's go through this, folks. Let's try and find some more. I'll tell you what, you just don't see that in... Whoa. Whoa. I was going to say, you just don't see that in real time, and that's another example. I mean, except for these objects up here, which are blatantly going too fast. Look, there you go. Hello. It's just popping up, isn't it? Giving you a little hello. Now you can see here it's got plasma either side, so now it's looking more hockey puck like in size. At least it is in this clip, but we just don't know whether it could be triangular, couldn't it? It could be any shape really, as long as it's got a flat edge there. Let's see if the AI gives us anything more. Yeah, upon first looking at it, tic tac, but it's just a label at this point. Right. That's so much activity in just one clip there. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take everything that I can find on this thing. And do you know what? Do you know what's hilarious about this? For those that are like in complete denial, this has now been seen in 3 or 4 different times in this clip, and it's never changed shape. No wings, nothing. It's never changed shape, this thing. So every time we've seen it so far, it's looked the same. And yeah, I'd like you guys to share this video and just get the work. You know, this is disclosure at the end of the day. Talking about changing shape, we've now got an object comes into the screen. Whoa! And I see why that looked like a wing coming off, because it's just a plasma jet coming off one end. But that is a saucer. That is clearly a saucer. It's just too saucery. You know? It's not your typical Dragon, which are normally hockey pucks, right? This is not your normal tip. Yeah. And I don't think it's a tic tac either. I think that's a saucer. And I'll turn it the other way round so that we've got a vertical, sorry, horizontal look on it. I've labelled it. I've labelled it up Tic Tac, but it's not. Well, I'm gonna label this up saucer because I think it is. They could be different objects, but they could be different objects. But I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna say saucer, and just going back. What? I said it's high activity, so with that one there, definitely more than one of these things in the sky. I mean, we can see ones in the background as well, and they can zip over so fast. And this is what I'm on about. I'm going to take this because anyone who says this is a fly, this is their argument right here, isn't it? This is the one image they've got where they can say, look, you know, something coming off of it resembles a wing. Well, I've never seen a fly that large, and if it's up close to the camera, they're normally just big fuzzy blurs. It's incredibly hard to get any detail on a fly, so this just looks strange to me. To me, it just looks like plasma or whatever this energy is, this highly charged electricity that they use. And then the object is the dark thing, and I've always stood by that, and I'm going to do that on this occasion as well. That's going into the bucket. Oh, oh, look at you. Yes, that's the one. That's the one right there. I'm so glad I doubled back then and just wanted to see the true movement of it from when it entered, because that's the one. I've got to turn that on its side when... That's it. That's crazy. I cannot wait to do these. I cannot wait to do these and show you what we've got. And I knew there was going to be some good ones in it because I saw what was flashing through when I first peeked onto the video. And now I can look at a video and just on speed alone and size, I can guess, pretty good guess. I can guesstimate whether they're a hockey puck, whether they're a saucer, and as you know, I can get a nice close up. And this is another one. It's just going too fast. Again, if it was a bug and it was close to this lens, it would look, you'd see a much bigger splodge than that. This is a little line in the air. And this is again our saucer friend, just going incredibly fast. You can see the electro pulse or whatever it's generating going around it, and it's not generating this white spew that the camera normally picks up. But then it depends on the camera, I guess. Sometimes it comes up really jet white, you know, like the brightest white, and you just don't see that on insects. It's weird. It's really weird. More. It's around there. Yeah, look at this thing. Now, folks, you've got to remember, we are as slow as we can go on this player as well. So if you're still like, no, it's not fast enough, trust me, it is, because it'll go real time, you just don't see any of it. And you would do, you know, bugs just don't move that fast. Any bug on the planet, I think the fastest bird goes between sort of 65 and 80 mile an hour. Whoa. For a moment, doesn't it look like just a massive object because of how quickly it comes into frame? It's just a flicker. But, you know, having said that, it's been consistent throughout the whole video. I've got no doubt at all this is a UAP. No doubt. It's just an argument as to whether it's a saucer or whether it's a hockey puck. You know, whether it's the recon vehicles or whether it's the ones kicking out the recon vehicles. And I've got to say it, I think that's a saucer, and then what we've got here are the hockey pucks, you see. And this is a great example. I'm going to take it. It's much smaller. It's much smaller than what we've been seeing, yeah? And if I go into it, and I will now, you've got our turtle shell hockey puck thing in there. Do you know what? That might even be something else. Just, we've seen objects like little containers holding things, and I'll take it. That's an interesting one. Still got that same plasma around it. Might come out like a bivvy like we've seen before. From back here it just looks like your normal hockey puck, but it's just got too much plasma around it to know. So yeah, there's things zipping through the clip all the time. These things always crisscross, and they're never, like I say, they're never alone. In this scenario, that it seems to be like a swarm of these things are passing through, and you're capturing, you know, a percentage. That's what I would say. It's just too busy. Again, just this classic hockey puck going through, but this is a far distance away now from compared to what we've been seeing. So we don't know. Could be a saucer. We're only getting a small line, so it could be very much what we've just been seeing, really close to the lens there. So that's the end of the clip, folks, and I think we caught most of everything. I know there was a bit here where I wasn't slowed down, so I'll just zoom in, and there you go. There's the first object right there. It's just way too fast. Way too fast to be anything else. And there it goes again. Got one here in the background, just gone through the clouds. More. It's just high activity, and we've seen this in Wales. We've seen very similar things in Wales, but this is just, look, another one. Boom. Went to zoom in, fuzzed out. Look, another one. They're up there in the droves. It's just they're tiny. Focus has completely gone on the camera now. Look. And this is this. Look, you saw that zip past, but couldn't figure out what it is. And the focus now bounces back as the camera pans back. There we go. Look at all this activity, folks. You know, if anyone would like that, it's definitely a bug. Moves too fast. I think it moves too fast. I mean, look here. You see this thing go from like an orb where the camera's out of focus, and then look at the movement of it. Look at this hockey puck zooming past as this thing's dancing around in the cloud. Whoa! It just appears from the cloud. Look at this thing. That is your classic hockey puck UAP, that one. For sure it is. It's fat on one end. It's a bit faint, but it is what it is. And look, you can clearly, if we go back a bit, look, dances around, going through the cloud, and then zips out. A solid object like that. It's incredible. Incredible. Too fast. Some would argue, well, it's just the focus. The focus has lost the object and it looks like it's gone in the cloud, but I mean, it's an argument to be had, but you've got the whole video to debunk here. It's just, I don't think it's possible. Anyway, should we get into the enhancements? Because I believe this would be the hard work done anyway. Okay, Alana. Here we go. They're loading up. You're seeing them for the first time, so am I. And we're going to re-enhance anything that's worth redoing. And there you go. Hockey puck, plasma. Looks like it's not alone. Another dark object on the end of the plasma here, which suggests it's another saucer, potentially a smaller one with it. This is that one that I would say everyone would question this shot here, and you can see it's not wings. That's definitely not wings. I've done this on birds before, and I'm just not seeing it, folks. This definitely looks like the thing we've been seeing the whole time. And I would like to do that one again, actually. I believe that has given us really nice curvature on that saucer there. And that's what I think it is. It's too thin to be anything else. So let's take that one down. And let's keep going. This is awesome, this shot. Oh, yes. Look at you. Look at you. Look at the shape on there. Look. Oh, it's Kind of reminds me of that whale feeling again, you know. I feel like this thing's alive. Oh yes, this is as it was coming in. So this was the drop in. Look at you. And I've got so many images like this. The thumbnail of my story, for example, looks very similar, doesn't it? And they're all really good sightings, folks. Really good. All legit, in my opinion. And that is just my opinion. But until someone turns around and says I've debunked this video, I can't see it happening. I cannot see it happening. So yeah, unfortunately, look, it is cylindrical. That's all we can see. You know, it could be triangular, it could angle off, it could be rectangular, kind of goes off a bit here. Who knows? I think it's a saucer of sorts. And we've got more to look at, folks, so let's see. Well, that was that weird object, right? Now you can see what I mean. It's got a hockey puck in the middle. Looks like maybe something else on top, like this rectangular object, and then just a boatload of plasma over the top of it here. That's what I'm getting. Very vague. I think this was the one further out, but very, very cool. Again, we can just see the size of this thing, and it just doesn't make sense with the speed. It doesn't look like anything we know of. Again, opening. Seen this before. Very vague though. Looks like a lot of plasma. Maybe the puck is here. It's only this size. You know, can kind of see it here. That is epic, and I feel like when we do this one again, oh, let's go for it. Alright folks, let's see what we get from this. I've gone to work on these things just to spruce them up a little bit, and that is epic. Whoa, yes mate, that's what we're after. Look at you. And that, there you go, I did it, I changed it round so it's side on. So this was the one coming down vertically, and I changed it side on, and I managed to just buffer this corner out here, this curve that I said was there, and it just basically meant I had to zoom in and out a little bit, take different snippets and start enhancing. Then I just did a rotation on the photo, and boom, look at that. Absolutely amazing, and I'll take it. And on to the next one, folks. There you go, look, swirly whirly, pointed edge, lovely. And that's it from the other side. Amazing. That's it actually coming down as it was. So before I turned it on its side. But that looks awesome. And that's what it looks like turned around. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Alana, for that. And we've still got more to do. So let's get into the next lot of videos, folks. And yeah, like I say, we've got 3 more to do. No idea. I thought we were good for time, but maybe not. Let's see. What? Hold up. Let me start from the beginning. What are they? What? I thought they were... That's what we've been seeing in the last clip. It's the same objects. I won't enhance them because we're just going to... I know what we're going to get, but... What the flip? They're just so blatant. Look at that one. And look, it looks like they've got massive long wings the size of their body. But they haven't. They can't have. That's mad. They're too quick, aren't they? Oh, I don't know. Do you know what? Let's do the test. I'll know if they look exactly like the objects that we saw. The difference is they're not going across the screen now. They're kind of going that way, so we're seeing more of them. Because not to me, that's not fast enough. Look, I've slowed it down. You can see every little step they take, every move they make. But that wasn't planned. But you get what I mean. Like the dragons, they zip. So I'm almost leaning towards bugs, but these aren't dragon UAP. This little thing here might be. This little black dot. It's disappeared. The feck it go? Where'd you go? Urgh, the wings bloody disappear, man. Nothing in focus, no? Oh, that one's wobbling. The fuck's wrong with you? Mate, look. I'm not sure what's going on, but one of them's on drugs. Giving it the wiggly wiggly mid-flight. Look, fuck, it's bent. It's bent over like a bow and arrow. I'm taking that, just because it's weird. It's all weird. They're going from top to bottom rather than from left to right, so we are going to see more of them. We're not going to see the true speed. But I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. Are they out of focus, long-ass bugs? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Alright folks, we're on to the second to last video now, and this is a fairly quick one, I believe. Let's have a quick look and see what we've got. Oh, right at the end there. Oh, hold up. Okay, so that comes in from over here. Whoa! Check the speed of this out. Huh. So it kind of like swings round, goes straight for your camera, and then doubles back. Hey, right past the camera. Boom, and then back. Wow, mission accomplished. That's a camera tag if ever I've seen one, Alana. Look at that. That's some pace. That is some pace on it right there. And I'm not really getting anything clear. That's not too bad. Yeah, epic. Okay, on to the last. This one has got two objects at least that I struggle with. One looks like a dragonfly at the start. For me, the body's not large enough. Sorry, the body's too large. To that right there. The body's too large and it moves way too fast. I'll just play it again in real time before I try and slow it down. I haven't tried to even look at enhancing this one because it's just gonna, it will define what's there and it will just look like a fly, honestly. The wings look out of proportion, the body looks okay, the tail looks okay. You see, it really does look like a dragonfly. It just moves incredibly fast and I was kind of on the fence with it. But hey, let's move on. I believe there are bugs, birds, everything in this clip, as well as the hockey pucks. So it's a challenging one to go through. That's a bird. Another bird below. There's a bird. Now, in fact, I'll just do it while we're here, for the sake of it. You see how fast that bird is actually moving? It's shooting quite fast, yeah? And actually a dragon appears here, just in that moment. Oh no, it's a bird. Yeah, so it goes quite fast, right? Now, if I slow this down, you will see the difference between this bird and your regular saucers / dragons. Look. Check the slur. I mean, slowed right down now. You can see how long it takes for the bird to even look. You can see clear as day. That thing is not jetting across at an unnatural speed, you know. And birds flap their wings clearly. So that's where I'm at with the difference between UAP and birds, folks. I just think that it's a no-brainer, to be honest with you. The bugs are a little bit harder to work out because you need to make sure you're looking at the right thing, and then it's, to the human eye, you can't even notice, and on the computer it's fractional. Boom, hockey puck. Looks like a good hockey puck to me. It's well in the distance there. I'll just zoom in for the folks that can't see it. Look at that. Super, super quick. Just don't see him. Unbelievable. Keep your eye on this top left hand corner, folks. This is there's an object in question here that I'm struggling with. That one. Now I've taken the stills, and I know it looks like a moth or a butterfly, but I just need your help on it because I've looked at all the different types of butterflies there are in Australia. There's some 400 plus. And I've never seen a butterfly that looks like this, with this sort of wingspan. Potentially a moth, but even moths don't really look like that. So let me know. We're going to do an enhancement on this thing on all 3 frames that it's seen in. And it moves really fast, folks. Now, if that wasn't strange enough, we also see something very similar go right across the screen in a minute. Only it really looks like a butterfly in that moment because it's kind of side on, but I'm fairly confident it's the same object. Now before we get there, we just had another object zip across the top of the screen here, and I'm fairly confident this will be that hazy hockey puck UAP that we saw on John's channel yesterday on Latchkey Hustle, and what we've been seeing all night here, so check that out. Yep, another smaller dragon actually follows up behind it as well. Look, there you go. That's nice. It's a nice stop right there. See if this is worth doing. Yeah, I'd say so. I'll just take it and we'll see what we get. Dragon. Perfect. Yeah, so it's going to come across now, or any second now. You'll see a bird at the bottom here, and then as soon as the bird comes into view, this butterfly comes in from the left. I'm calling it a butterfly. Here you go. And look at this thing, folks. It's incredibly fast. And it's clearly flapping wings, right? That's what it looks like. So I've been struggling with it because for me, I'm like butterfly. Do they move that fast? I don't know. I know they can move fast. I've seen them flap around and go mental in the air in front of me. It's the wingspan. It's the wingspan. And I just don't know, you know. I'm going to try and slow this right down and see where we get. To me, that looks like a butterfly all day long, but I just don't get the wingspan. So like I say, help me out in the comments on that one, folks. We'll do a quick enhancement now of that one that we just took a snippet of. And there you go. That's the so-called moth slash butterfly. It's got a pointed beak. It just looks really odd, folks. Strangest insect I've come across. Look at that. Just doesn't resemble anything that I've seen before, really. Maybe I haven't got out much. You know? Strangeness at its best. Okay, and let's just grab that last enhancement of the dragon here. Okay, Alana, last image of the day, and what have we got? Triangular hockey puck. Well, a triangular UFO. It's very triangular, isn't it? And like I say, it's like sometimes we just don't know. I do believe there's different ones out there, but there's no guarantees, you know, with this subject. We just don't know enough. Just yet. We know they're out there, but we don't know how many different type of craft there are, or if they can manipulate anything at any moment. Well, that looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. And yeah, keep it coming in, Alana. Thank you so much for sharing that with me and being so prompt on the email as well when I asked for it. It was brilliant. Absolutely, really thankful to you. And to everyone that sends the footage in, keep it coming in, folks. Like and subscribe to the channel, Undercover ET UK. You can find us on Facebook, and you can find me on Rumble as well, Undercover ET, no UK on the end. And with that said, folks, all the best, take care, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.